Okay, I have with me one of the men that started me into trance music, and I've always looked up to, often borrowing music tunes from his playlist for mine. He's been a favorite of many around the world since he started when he was just 17. His crazy dress and in-club antics have given him the reputation to be one true party goer. The man who always gets the party going, Mr. Johan Gielen.
Hello there.
You're back to Canada and WEMF. Tell us a little bit about this trip.
Well, for me, actually, WEMF is the first time I'm appearing at this event. I was, a few weeks ago, I played Spendego's Kitchen at the Docks, and I was really, really looking forward to this event. And I just finished my set, and I must say, like, it's fucking amazing. So, you know, I'm very, very happy that I made this trip. Although I'm very, very busy scheduled flying around, you know. I just came in for one day, quite tired, but like today, what I experienced inside this place, so much energy, amazing, really, really amazing.
So that's, in the past 3 years, you've been here 4 times. Yeah. Is it that energy that keeps you coming back?
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm traveling a lot and I have different scenes all over the world, but I must say, like, Canada is one of my favorites. The people really, really love what you're doing, and if you are there, no matter if you fly 12 hours and had no sleep or anything, the energy you get from the crowd it's amazing. I can't describe it. It's really, 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 really good.
What started you into the trance scene? Was there a particular song or a calling?
Well, I've been around since mid-80s, and I've done a lot of music stars, but I've been to Japan in '95, and there is actually where I decided to go in one music direction, and I've been a resident for 2 years in Felfari, one of the biggest clubs in Japan, and I choose to go one style because I was producing records as well, and I felt like trance is for me the music I can explain to people without talking to them. I can bring a message to the people with just playing my trance music, and I'm happy that I choose this way because right now, you know, it's blowing off all over the world.
As you mentioned, yes, you have played all over the world. What's been your worst party?
Well, it's hard to say, you know. It's like, so far I really, really don't think there is one particular place I can say it's really, really worse. Okay, some gigs are really, really busy. Sometimes you have gigs like it's not too busy, but the atmosphere is still good always. So I don't really think that I can answer like I have a really worst place I played. It's like, I think quite wherever I go, it's a good time.
For your production, what song would truly give you the Gielen feel?
To answer this honestly, I think the L'Espéranza record from Escape. That's one of the records I still play around, and I did a lot of tracks with Escape and Svensson and Gielen. We did a lot of remixes for Delirium. We did Divine Inspiration, which was top 5. We did a project with Des Mitchell. But to really answer this question, I think you have to wait for another few weeks, months. I'm preparing my Johan Gielen album. And the first record I play tonight is the first Johan Gielen single, which is coming out after the summer. And really looking forward to that. I gave it to Tiesto exclusively, and he texted me like, this is amazing. I'm really behind the record, and I'm very happy that a guy like him gives me the feedback that the record is working, you know. So, yeah. Watch out for the Johan Gielen stuff.
You beat me to my next question, so we'll skip that. If you could change one thing in the trance and electronic music scene, what would it be?
I think, to be honest, it's some attitude about DJs sometimes. There's a lot of people around who really, really understand what it's all about, and I think you don't have to be competitive with somebody. I think you have to be like, it's all colleagues, you know. It's like support each other, and that's one of the things I can really see better in the future, I think. Not about the music, because the music is extending every month, every year, you know, and I don't know where it's going from now on, but I think the point I'm trying to make is like, there's a few DJs around who think they can do it by themselves, and I don't think this music scene is all about like friendship and not only the dancing people and the fans, also the DJs. There's a lot of good people around, but I think a few people they think they can make the world by themselves, and I think that's the wrong attitude.
Now we're at WEMF right now, which is one of the last remaining true raves here in the Canadian scene. What would you say to outsiders who think it's just a place for illegal drugs and unsafe sex? What would you tell a mother of a 15-year-old who is coming to their first rave?
Well, I think it's a good experience to send your kids out here, because I'm not only watching the DJ booth and the crowd. It's like the organization about this party is so perfect, and I don't think, you know, you always have to be like competitive drugs with the rave scene. I'm 100% sure that even in a just local cafe or anything, some people use it as well, you know, and I'm always a bit shaky when people go like, yeah, but rave and trance and hardstyle and everything, people get really quickly on drugs and everything. I think this is fucking bullshit, you know. It's like, you don't have to do this. I think you have to experience the music, and I think music is the drug, not the other shit, you know. I think nobody has to worry, because every individual who's going to a rave party has to understand for themselves they can enjoy the music without using that shit as well, you know.
Two more questions here. Downtime is a big deal. I know you've gone swimming with the dolphins before.
Yeah.
What else do you find yourself up to when you have a few moments free?
Well, I'm really into the Japanese thing, you know. I lived 2 years in Japan, and I was able to build myself a Japanese garden. And besides my music, I'm really into Japanese koi fish right now, which is very amazing and very challenging as well. Because I think whenever I get to a point that I have to leave the scene, and I hope it's not going to happen in the next 2-3 years, I have something at the back door to continue. And yeah, I like my diving. Underneath the water, it's like really, really rest, no pressure, no anything. So.
Finally, what or who do you see as the next big thing in the trance scene?
Myself.
Very good. Well, I'd like to thank you again very much. It's a pleasure. I know you have a...
And I want to say one thing before I'm leaving. Thank you very much, Canada. I love you all, and thank you very much for your support. And I will be back for you. Thank you.